the whole story? Think again. I've heard things that'll blow your mind. And now I think it's time you get the whole story. No.
Better take heed, cause the feds are listening. Sitting outside of your dog is christening. Surveillance video that's tapping your phones without warrants, tracking whips, the war is on. Better take heed, cause the feds are listening. Sitting outside of your dog is christening. Surveillance video that's tapping your phones without warrants, tracking whips, the war's been on. It's been on, it's dead wrong. You playing against a stack deck. Street life to life is walking on the third deck. Used to push a sick whip, used to have an ill crib. Now they got an ill bit, single mother chasing bad kids on their own, cause Papa ain't home. A vicious cycle for the paper, like a high you chaser. Bags of dough, that's gone a week later. Back chasing blazing trails, using up favors, jeopardizing everybody that you know, taking down empires. Them whistles blow, snitches a habit, know the rules, motherfucker. Everyone loses, cause there's prisons full of these suckers. There's a new world order, you think you free? Try crossing the border, motherfucker, you'll get slaughtered. Decreasing populations, they stopping whole nations. These plans, they in motion, you cattle just waiting. Better take heed, cause the feds are listening. Sitting outside of your dog is christening. Surveillance video that's tapping your phones without warrants, tracking whips, the war is on. Better take heed, cause the feds are listening. Sitting outside of your dog is christening. Surveillance video to tapping your phones without warrants, tracking whips, the war's been on.
Life is crazy, it's hard and short. Gotta maintain to hold down the fort. Close round the Lord, waiting for the day of Armageddon. Be the final call. My sins don't compare to crimes committed by the gigantic empire. Lives are gritted, cause they knew the right people. Lives are wicked. We've been advised, we visit this country despite our citizenship. I'm sick of this shit, we bigger than this. I feel like killing the bitch. Call the Statue of Liberty. Fuck the rhetoric you giving me. You can't take away from my pride and my dignity. Piece of highs, killing ignorance. Piece of my sick punk fam, we killing this. And my cliques distant from the rest. We stay brilliant on the mission to be the best.
Better take heed, cause the feds are listening. Sitting outside of your dog is christening. Surveillance video that's tapping your phones without warrants, tracking whips, the war is on. Better take heed, the feds are listening. Sitting outside of your dog is christening. Surveillance video that's tapping your phones without warrants, tracking whips, the war's been on.
Focus when I wrote this. Bang bang nizzles coming like a million locusts. I got that get the gab when I jab, when I mad, or when I stab shit up and maneuver. This ain't the sticks, this is the sewers. Real ghetto bricks, yeah. In Boston, the white spinning the jets. Crazy white boys like me get mad respect, passed down from generation to generation. I know the real deal situation. Bobby Bang Bang Neil, my real name. Lost you over the Atlantic Ocean. Frantic, Irish fanatic, MC Steel. Cause I'm so real. Got DAs buying our shit. Feds INS, suck my dick. Pass that shit quick. Can't believe I'm splocking Hela. Well, you hypocrites. Run your mouth, you piece of shit. Now you're gonna get dealt with legit. Kissing people's ass, trying to get rich.
Better take heed, cause the feds are listening. Sitting outside of your dog is christening.
All right, people. That was The Forgotten Ones, my album, and Rizzo, what's happening, brother? Coach Ball K. Oh my God, the FLA, man. Look at Rizzo and FLA, man. That's from fucking up here in the Northeast, where Northeast Beasts come from. The fucking beasts. Palman, my man, from the fucking Netherlands. All right. I'm gonna give you fucking my picks for Savage Incorporated 617. 3-time felon 617, my third album coming out. I started it back in 2016, my third album, but I had to come off all the fucking Oxycontin, oxycodone, fucking breakthrough pain meds, and all the Xanax I was prescribed for 17 and a half years. So the past 63 months, that's what I've been doing, learning technology, because I was running water tunnels, 7 different water tunnels for fucking 17 years. Long time. You know, I wasn't learning fucking computers when you guys were all learning computers, so I had to learn. Before I start today, I want to give a shout out to some people. If I shouted them all out, I'd be fucking crying, and I might even cry during these ones. But these are some friends that have gone way too young, and one, justice is going to be served pretty soon. This fucking maggot. This is the last person. This girl is like a sister to me. And she was a bad girl too, tough, really tough, man. She could beat up guys. Felicia, we miss you. All of us. We miss you, Felicia. All of us that are left, you know what I mean? Out of all the people we lost, you know you were like a sister to me. My mother raised you, and you're one tough girl, man. Like, you were one of us, you know what I mean? In the end, for a long time. You're always like a little sister to me. I would have, you know, back then, I had your back no matter what. And then we lost touch with you, and this piece of shit, they found him down in Florida. Matter of fact, coach in Rizzo, they found this piece of shit down there. So he's in county right now, right? But when he goes upstate, all I got to do is make some call, send some letters, or go visit some friends that are doing fucking triple life and shit, fucking that make his fucking life miserable. And that's what he deserves. Felicia, we love you, all of us. I'm talking about all of us from Southwest Quincy and all over Quincy and in Boston, you know, both cities connected, you know. We're a big 617 area code, you know what I mean? And, you know, we got more history here than anywhere in the freaking United States, even more than fucking New York. 1903, Sanogs. I mean, 7 generations of mine has come from this fucking part, this borough of this city, right here. That's what I was. I was given my job through merit, respect. It was offered to me. I never had to go beg for a fucking job in my fucking life. So, yeah, that's why I got to sleep. Boston Sanogs, that's what that is. Boston Sanogs with the water tunnels. Charlie the Bat from Overkill, the band Overkill. And in the 80s, that's all I did is go to fucking concerts, thrash shows, fucking hardcore rap shows. I got my man skeleton with a fucking sawed-off shotgun and the Shamrock bracelet, the Shamrock up here. I got Darth Maul on my back. I got all my friends and their souls all around this. I got Jesus on my chest. I don't know if you guys got Darth Maul on my back. I'm not going to pull off all my fucking clothes. I just got done training. Savage training. I don't know what people are doing, man. One FC people, I don't know what the fuck you people are doing not watching one fucking Muay Thai. Like, you guys are out of your minds out there. You guys like MMA. You like fucking boxing like me, right? Boxing like me, right? Because I actually boxed, and street fought a lot. The 80s and 90s. Like, these, you younger cats out there, nothing against this. This ain't, don't take it personal because it's not personal unless you make it. You guys have no clue. You have no clue. We were 200 fucking deep every day. And during the summer, 400, 500 deep sometimes. Like at night times, just crazy. I grew up around a bunch of fucking savages. And then I became the number one fucking savage. And I still am the number one savage. I hope people can fucking hear me, man. Please, someone tell me. I got my podcast going and shit. I gotta make sure people can hear it. Thank you, Coach Bar. I appreciate it. I always thought she would return. You know what I mean? But she talked to her kid every day, and when she didn't talk to her kid every day, you know, it just brings back sad memories. But this is like I forget. It's been like fucking 10 years, over 10 years or something. It's something crazy. But I always had, you know, I'm an optimist. I try to be an optimist. Not when I was young, you know what I mean? I never thought I'd live till I was 30 when I was young. You know, I was trying to, you know, just be a fucking savage all the time. I was a savage way before I was 21. I was a savage at 14, 15, 16, 17 years old. I was the ultimate savage. Like way before I was 21. I didn't have no fucking internet. I had to fucking run the payphones and shit. The fucking, you know, sell cocaine. I can say it because I did time for a state time. So this is kind of a channel where I try to give people some advice too, man. Like, why waste the fucking airtime when I can help some fucking people out there? Because giving back is what it's all about, honestly. You know what I mean? I got nothing to hide. I'm gonna prove myself to nobody. Like I'm proven fucking 1,000 times over. Everybody knows it. So I don't have to say nothing no more. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be a fucking movie star. I don't want no fame, none of that fucking shit. You want real, raw, fucking someone's fucking real, raw opinion on shit? Well, this is the place to fucking come. And I'm on all podcast apps. I'm doing really good right now with the audio versions. Every country, all the countries out there that support me, I appreciate every fucking one of you people, man. And you guys support me a lot. America supports me the most, but you know, in Germany, I guess I was like 129th on the podcast list over there. So, you know, I get sent fucking emails and shit, like, you know, and you know, yeah, I mean, all over the fucking world, man. It's amazing. You know what I mean? Communication is key. You know what I mean? It's really key in life. It's key. I don't like texting, none of that shit. That's not communication because you don't know the emotion. I'd rather see someone eye to eye. Worst case, phone. I don't even like phones, but phone. And it's not because I'm doing nothing wrong, but I was so used to doing shit wrong for the first 25 years of my life, 30 years of my life. I was fucking, just don't like phones, you know? But that's just the way I grew up, people. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean you have to grow up that way. If anything, I'm going to fucking tell you not to grow the fuck up that way. But I don't regret nothing. I did time for my fucking big boy shit. You know what I mean? It was all fucking, you know, selling drugs, fucking armed robberies when I was fucking, when I was 19 years old, I did my first state bid. I did 2 state bids by the time I was 26. I got out, I was offered a job in the Sandhogs way prior to that, before my second bid, but I didn't want it because, you know, selling cocaine, easy money, right? And I was selling drugs since I was fucking 12, 13 years old. So, you know what I mean? This is the life I grew up in. So if I could tell you people, now my son, 2 days this week, he graduated the ceremony Monday. This is my last kid. My first kid graduated UMass JFK. My son picked his college. I'm not going to say the name of it, but in Boston. And he's guaranteed an internship. All kinds of schools wanted him for basketball. He was the captain on the senior team this year. He's been playing basketball his whole life. My daughter got a really good state job. She works from home. She don't even got to leave home. She's got a huge bonus. I mean, I'm 52 years old. I got a fucking 29-year-old daughter. She'll be 29 and she'll be 29 in October. Yeah, she'll be 29 in October. And my son just turned 18 in April. So, you know, he goes off to college in September. You know what I mean? But he'll get on the train, go in the fucking, or we'll drive him in and he'll take the train home. Just my daughter took the train every day into fucking UMass. He's got to go a little deeper into the city, which is only 7 miles to downtown Boston from where I live. You know what I mean? So it's just trains. You know what I mean? It's just trains. Coach, I'll have you on my podcast, brother. I'm doing big things, bro. This is all just a fucking what's it called right now? I'm gonna read comments before I get into the picks. Okay. I say it on the bottom there. That's new. Who are your favorite MCs? My favorite MCs, right? All right, dude. I got 2 albums. That song at the beginning. That's me. That's me and my fucking my producer for my first 2 albums and my other group member. You know what I mean? But Public Enemy, BC Boys, License to Ill, Public Enemy, Nation of Millions, All Is Back, Boogie Down Productions, Criminal Minded, EPMD. Fucking Rakim. I was breakdancing the cheap drills in fucking 79, 80. You know what I mean? Breakdancing, fucking White Lines since the beginning. And then in the 90s, it was fucking, NWA, obviously. All the solo projects from Cube and MC Ren. And Dre's first Chronic album was off the charts. 92, fucking Redman, What the Album, Cypress Hill. First album, Cypress Hill. And I started off Hand on the Pump, you know what I mean? Kill a Man. How I Could Just Kill a Man. You know, 93 Wu-Tang changed the game. You know what I mean? Grave Diggers, Sons of Man, Killer Army. Jesus, I go on and on. Like, Jesus, yeah, I'd have to go on and on. It would be too long, bro. But I do got another channel, another podcast. I haven't put no content out, but I'm going to go over albums that I grew up to and albums I didn't listen to when I grew up that was in the same genre of hard rock. Well, when I started out, let me get that straight, Ball, Coach Ball, right? When I was like 3 years old, I was listening. My mother always played Janis Joplin and Donna Summer, all that shit, right? In the early I was born in 71, right? And then she got me a radio when I was like 3, a Big Bird radio. I used to always listen to the radio. And 8-track tapes, The Doors, Queen, fucking Zeppelin. I had a Jimi Hendrix fucking top of my bed every night. Jimi Hendrix fucking Are You Experienced, I think, or Greatest Hits. I forget the 8-track. It was one of the Jimi Hendrix albums. I used to look up the Jimi Hendrix every night before I went to bed. But I was really good at sports. I was winning Little League championships. Like music was a night thing. Baseball, street hockey during the winter, football during the winter, basketball, but mostly baseball. I won Little League championships as a pitcher. I got like bumped up from farm league to play kids that were 3 years older than me. And pitched, went to championships 2 years in a row. And then I started selling drugs because I was in elementary and junior high was 7th, 8th, and 9th when I was in elementary. They changed it to middle school to call it middle school Reagan, right? It took all the sports out of it, and it was 6th, 7th, 8th. And I went there. I planned on going there and destroying every fucking junior high in sports, in baseball and football. And, that was my dream, and they took my dream away. So I started hanging around with all my older friends that I always hung out with, and they were all selling fucking joints. Down the corner, the busy corner, I live in the city. I live about 10, 12 blocks from the hood where I fucking sold a lot of drugs in the 80s as a teenager. Well, drugs was joints, 2 for $5, 4 for $10, 6 for 15, 8 for 20. Right back then, Sensimilia, Seedless, right? And then it was 2 acid, clean acid, mescaline. And then when I was 15, started selling coke for some older guys, you know what I mean? And then I ended up doing some fucking state time for fucking some armed robberies and some assault and batteries with dangerous weapons, shot foot. They used to get me on that all the time, just defending myself, because we'd fight grown men fucking as teenagers. There'd be only like 4 or 5 of us, out there late at night at 2 or 3 in the morning, still selling fucking joints and shit at 2, 3 in the morning. People would drive up all day long. There'd be 200 of us on the wall down the park, on the front of the wall. People would pull right up, busy street and everything, kind of selling them joints like all day long, all in the 80s. And then I got into coke, selling coke, and I was going in and out of juvie. My mother was fucking single mother, alcoholic, fucking drugs, all that shit. Stepfather, a little brother and sister from a different father, same mother. I had to grow up at like 7 years old. So I was listening to like all that. Then I started listening to Sabbath and fucking Kiss. I had bought Sabbath, played Sabbath, but Kiss Alive too, but Love from Kiss. And then it was fucking like Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, Motley Crue's first 2 albums. That's it. After that, they were horrible, in my opinion. It's like Metallica. It's like after Kill 'Em All, fucking Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets, epic fucking albums. That's Metallica. That's real. I seen all these bands. I seen over 150 shows in the 80s and a couple in the 90s, but mostly in the 80s. And that's why I hustled to go to shows. So yeah, that's kind of how it went. And then it's like you're living that life, the same exact life rappers are talking about. So I can relate to that too. It was all about attitude. So I think you know that, Coach Bald. I'm pretty sure you do. You're older, man. Like, yeah, dude, my music variety is since I was young. And I made 2 albums. After I had a bad injury in 2003, I fell off my back stairs, fucking bringing my German Shepherds on the back stairs. I grabbed the rail and it gave on me. I went over both of them, 14 feet on my head, fractured my skull. I'm out on bail for a union thing. you know, I was out on bail. Fucking, they had me in the paper as a fucking problem solver for the union, all kinds of fucking shit, all organized crime, all kinds of shit. It was ugly. It was very political. Slapped a fellow union member around who sucker punched that business manager, and he just happened to be a cop's brother and cousin, and those cops were sandhogs with us a year prior before they became cops. So it was like, I don't know, it got ugly. But yeah, my music variety is big. I'm working on my third album. I started in 2016, and I think I had like 6 fucking demos or something, and I wasn't going as much, but then I had to come off all those pain meds and shit. And if anybody knows anything, I lost about 70 friends from fucking, he started with Oxycontin, then they went to fucking heroin and all that shit. You know what I mean? I never did pills till the year 2000 when I stopped drinking in 2001 after my wedding. I stopped drinking and partying and all the stupid shit on the weekends. You know what I mean? Cowboy shit. But, yeah, I just started losing friends left and right. I was prescribed all those pain meds after my fall, so many. Oxycontin, oxycodone, so many Xanibars. So, like, stopping drinking and sniffing, blowing, going out every guy. I played like a rock star in the 80s and 90s, so it was easy. Coming off the pain meds and all the fucking Xanax and shit that was prescribed, it was the hottest fucking thing I've ever done in my life. Not the urge. The urge wasn't even there to go use anything like that. It was the fucking emotional roller coaster of rage. I had fucking rage for the first 2 years. I wanted to fucking strangle motherfuckers. Like, I had really bad fucking feeling I was gonna fucking hurt somebody, man. Like, not my wife and children, like somebody out on the streets. And these because people talk shit and they don't think you're gonna fucking find out, but there's always kiss asses out there that want to get on your good side, and they tell you, you know what I mean? And but they would never say it to my fucking face. So I kind of I love where I'm from because, like, you know, Savage Incorporated. As you know, I grew up around a bunch of fucking savages, and then, like I said, I became the main savage, and I'm still the fucking main savage in this fucking city. And whoever thinks differently, they're tripping. They got some fucking issues in their fucking head, and they better fucking do their fucking homework. But I'm not a criminal. I got 2 beautiful kids, but my fucking second kid was in college this week, 2 days, stayed over for the night. It was hard. When you gotta this is my second kid I had to let go and be an adult, and it's really fucking hard. It's bothered me all week. That's why I haven't been doing this shit all week. Graduated ceremony Monday, and then Tuesday and Wednesday, and Wednesday and Thursday at the college. And, 12 hours the first day and fucking 4 or 6 hours the next day. And, it's just really fucking hard to let your kids go out on their own again, to be fucking adults. But I have no question my kids, my daughter's doing great. My son's a fucking great, fucking really good kid, so both of them are great kids. I got a wife for 31 years, so obviously I did something right in my life. All my shit was young, you know what I mean? And fucking my first 25 years, 28, 29 years, I was too comfortable in chaos. You know what I mean? I was in the womb. I was born around chaos in the womb with my mother and my father, around violence, drugs, all that shit. So that just transferred to me. You know what I mean? It's really the fucking truth. Because I always had an attitude even when I was playing sports. I was always hanging with my older friends. When I was in school, I was playing with 3rd graders when I was in 1st grade. Before school, after school, all that shit. So I never hung with kids my own age in my grade. Iced coffee, people. Buy Under Armour. I usually give you guys credit, but you guys gotta stop fucking giving me fucking a little fucking loot, man. Because I need some fucking I need some people that actually know how to do business, because I can help you out a lot. Believe that. Hey, John Jones fights in fucking Boston. If that happens, I'm gonna go to fucking all week long. And I'm gonna fucking I wanna say, Dana, don't act like a tough guy here, because everyone knows here, you ain't no gangster. You could act like that in Vegas where everyone kisses your ass. Your ass ain't gonna get kissed up here. If your ass is getting kissed, it's by little fucking kids. Because real men like me and the real motherfuckers know you're a coward. You're a fucking coward. You're a fucking coward. And these media motherfuckers, MMA media, you guys are the biggest fucking cowards to a lot of you motherfuckers. There's probably about Big John McCarthy, his fucking podcast I listen to. Bisping, because he's a savage. I'll listen to him. And who else? Oh, I do it for Kenny Florian because I know Kenny Florian, his father. And they're from fucking Boston and shit. John Hanks from around. They're not from Boston. They're from the suburbs. But they always say they're from Boston. You ain't from Boston. You ain't from Boston. You guys talk too nice to be from Boston. I'm from fucking Southwest Quincy, which is connected to Boston. And to be honest, Southwest Quincy is more tougher than any part in fucking Boston. I'll tell you that right fucking now. So, yeah, we're just two cities connected to each other. Let me see. Let me go through these comments because I don't want people coming on here and thinking I'm fucking ignoring them. That's the last thing I'm fucking doing. So, Coach Bald, I'm sorry, brother. Like, I see the scar there? They had to cut my head open in 2003 and fucking stop the bleeding inside my head. I had a 50-50 chance of living, bro. So, when I go on rants, I end up going on fucking a rant, dude. You know what I mean? It's fucking crazy, but I can listen. Like I can do podcasts very well. I was learning in the beginning, and now it's like anything else with me. I've never been average at anything, but I just like, if you're the smartest man in the room, you're in the wrong room. I like to talk to people that are interesting and, beat some odds in their life and give some people some inspiration out there, because obviously we need it in the United States because we got a bunch of fucking pussies. And you're not going to get no fuck. Just brutally honest here, people. Like, I'm not shitting on everybody out there because people don't realize other countries that most savages ain't on even online. I'm giving this. I got balls. I'm trying to learn this shit. This is all business to me down the road. That's what it's all going to be. You know what I mean? But I'm going to get back, though. You know what I mean? So it's always good. Everything I do is good. It always benefits other people, too. Everything I've ever done. Rest in paradise. Thanks a lot, man. I'm sure she would appreciate that. All you guys would like her. All you guys would like her. You guys are all savages. You guys would have fucking liked her a lot. All right, we're going to go to fights in a second. Rizzo, Friday, baby. Well, I work for myself now, bro. So I would say Chuck D was probably my first most influential in KRS-One. Eric Sermon from fucking EPMD. Rakim, obviously. Insane. All the BC boys. I really didn't like, too much. I respected them, but Rockbox is a good track. My Adidas, because I'm an Adidas freak. Actually, see, I trained in these today. My fucking patent leather fucking A-Dogs. These are just training A-Dog. I always wear Adidas. Street for the stripes. Fuck Nikes. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, but RZA, all of Wu-Tang, Grave Diggers, some local cats around here, HSM, 7981 Cal G, Fredo, Hammer Thang, the guys I did my fucking albums with, Dickie Skins from Sick Pup Records and Entertainment. He was my producer, and he's a Screen Actors Guild member. He's been in a lot of movies. He's making movies. He lives down there in Florida now. I got a lot of friends down in Florida that live all over the place down there. I'm trying to think. Cypress Hill, Redman, Nas, Biggie, Pac, West Side Connection, every solo thing that, all the Wu-Tang members did, any NWA thing, any solo shit they did, any solo shit Ice Cube did. But I'm in the fucking, like, original Slayer, original Metallica, like, original Megadeth. I seen these bands in clubs one year, and I seen them in fucking huge fucking places the next. I seen in the 80s, when I was in, people talk about mosh pits, I was in huge fucking pits. Bloody messes. Looked like a Tony Ferguson fight, a lot worse. Like people have no clue, man. Good sounds. Good. Okay. All right, cool. Thanks, Rizzo, bro. Granted, AJ, my Northeast beast, brother. New Jersey in the house, too. In St. Petersburg, Florida, home of the Winky Wright. Oh, I love Winky Wright, bro. Absolutely, brother. Hey, Adrian Broner tonight down in fucking Don King, down in Miami. You sound great. Oh, good. Good. I got audio interfaces and all that shit. I learned all that shit, bro, on my own, dude. No one taught me that shit. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. Same, bro. Didn't think I'd get much past 21. Yeah, bro. You know, bro. Like, I'm 52 years old, so I'm sure from what I know, from what I've seen of you, you're probably around that, maybe younger, or maybe my age, or maybe a little older than me. I don't know. But I think you're a little older. Not that I don't like younger people. I do. You know what I mean? It's just older people can relate. Baller, hell yeah. Oh, yeah, I was a baller for sure, bro. My boy Granite, killing it. How much was the Coke back in the day? How was the Coke? The quality was insane. Listen, I used to get 350 an 8-ball in 85 when I was fucking 14 when I was selling cocaine, right? 15, 16. It was a 350 an 8-ball, you know, but the guys I worked for would say they had bowls full, you know what I mean? It was all yellow, all big, huge boulders and a little shape at the bottom, you know what I mean? But they would say, put your hands in the bowl and grab as much as you can. And they'd have a Ziploc over it and they say, throw it in there, you know? And this is me at 14, 15 years old, man. You know what I mean? So, and then in the 90s, when I got caught, I was getting quarter pounds for fucking and half pounds for 2,400 for a quarter pound, 2,600 a quarter pound. And I always got killer coke because all my cocaine connections were all people I knew my whole life. You know what I mean? And then I worked with, get it from people in Chelsea, Mass, all the Spanish, where John Ruiz is from. When he was I was actually in Chelsea, Mass when John Ruiz fought. When he, I think he lost the title that time. Or did he win the title? I think he won. I think I was there when he won the title. But then he lost it to Roy Jones Jr. That's it. St. Petersburg. Well, he's right near there, right? Right near St. Petersburg. I'm pretty sure Roy Jones Jr. Yeah, but Roy Jones Jr. People don't realize how good Roy Jones Jr. wasn't just one. He went all the way up to heavyweight, dominated everyone, light heavyweight, cruiserweight, every fucking division, wiped everyone out. Duran. People don't know how good Duran was. Marvin Hagler is right up there. He's my hero since I was 9 years old. And then there's a picture of Ali up there, but it was Marvin Hagler, Mike Tyson, and Hagler had that mindset, the mental, and I was very inspired by it, man, as a 9-year-old kid. And I had a lot of boxing people that were friends of mine that were boxers young, and I ended up boxing myself, you know what I mean? But I wish I would have stuck with it. I was talking about that today, man. Like, I wish I would have not went out and partied on the weekends for my fucking for a trainer of mine. And I swore to him before my second state back, I go, when I come out, we're gonna win the fucking belt, the heavyweight championship. And he always thought I could win the championship. I hit really hard with both hands, you know what I mean? Not only that, I had that killer instinct. So, and I got the natural ability. You can check out my fucking videos. It's at the end of my training sessions because I can't train 2 hours of me fucking training, at a park where I'm all over the fucking place and I don't have someone filming me and shit. So, I go deep training. You know what I mean? I train to fight. I don't train to bodybuild or nothing. I did that when I was really young. Never did steroids, none of that shit. Never did psych, none of that shit. Just ate right, trained a lot. Fucking, and then it just got too easy. And then I'd always hit the bag after lifting weights because I didn't like that pump feeling. I wanted to be fucking loose, ready to fight. So I hit the bag for 15, 20 minutes all the time. And then guys used to come up to me, Rob, you're getting so many fights and you're so good on the bag, let's get this man to train you, Siggy's father. And Sig was a dear friend of mine, and he was a Golden Glove and a Junior Olympic champion. And his father trained me, and his wife used to always tell me, listen, my husband thinks you to be the champion, So I'd always go over there after training and watch old fights with him and shit. And I looked up to this guy because I loved his son so much, you know what I mean? And both his sons and his sister and his mother, they're just good people since I was a young kid, you know. And, you know, I partied a lot with Sig on the weekends, you know. He's a pro fucking fighter, you know what I mean? All my pro boxing friends all died very young, man. Like I said, I lost like 70 plus friends. Like, I'm not joking. Like, a lot of it from fucking drugs, you know what I mean? AJ, my boy Grant Killing, how much was all right, so I answered that question for you, brother. The quality was really good. It was rocket fuel back then. You couldn't pay me to do a line of coke these days. Never, ever. I haven't done a line of coke since 2001. I used to do Route 128s in the 80s and 90s, just on the weekends, you know what I mean? But I make huge lines because I never paid for it because I was selling it. You know what I mean? So, you know, easy. But did time for it, bro. You know what I mean? So I would recommend it, and that for anybody. You know what I mean? Unless you're built for that shit like I am. You know what I mean? But I was, you know, I built for it. But I would never. Everything. When I got out after my second state bid, you know, my daughter. When I had my daughter in '94, it changed my whole fucking perspective on life. It just changed me. It took me about 3-4 years to finally settle down with my wife and my daughter, and ever since then. So, yeah, I smartened the fuck up, guys. You know what I mean? I would never recommend that on anybody. Listen, there's ways you could do things legal. There's numerous ways you could choose to earn funds. Like Mobb Deep says, right? Numerous ways you could choose to earn funds. Cowardly Hot, straight up shook ones. He ain't a crook, son. He's just a shook one. Yeah. Coach Ball, there's another fucking group I like, brother. What was your nickname back when you were dealing? Bobby, Nilzo. My last name's Neil. So, yeah, Nilzo, Robbie, Bobby, Robert, Robbie, Rob. Just fucking, yeah, Nilzo mostly. You know, when I was like, you know, teenager, young, and then I'm like, don't call me fucking, that was fucking junior high shit, motherfuckers. You know, I was like 17. Call me fucking Nilzo no more. You know what I mean? But yeah, I was an angry motherfucker. I didn't meet my father till I was 32, so he was gonna meet a left hook. He's lucky my uncle was there because he would have met a left hook. Because I took care of my fucking kids, like, still. You know what I mean? So, yeah. My kids never seen nothing bad. You know what I mean? Never seen that. Keep your business and your family and kids, right? Completely separated, right? No one would fuck with me anyways, man. Attitude is everything. Damn straight, bro. And that's people say cringe or conceited. No, I'm convinced, motherfuckers, because I have fucking what? Because I have fucking confidence all the time, no matter what. So I never fucking lost fucking in 200-300 fucking fights. Never get dropped in the fucking ring, Sparring Golden Glove champs. Never get dropped. Ant Williams. Oh, shit. First time, dude. Yeah, Coach Ball, you're right, brother. 617 Fight Genius. What? I'm proud of you. Dude, the Fight Genius, man, that's a pretty good fucking, I don't know if you're getting cute, slick, or you're really giving me that compliment, but no matter what it is, bro, I like you, Ant, bro. I've known you for a long time, right? We've known each other for a while in the animal room, so you could be slick a little if you want, bro. I don't care. Yeah, I am a fight genius because I've been watching fucking fighting since I was a young kid. 1980. Yeah, 1980. I was watching Marvin Hagler. Boxing. And I was fucking fighting since first grade. I was fighting in first grade. So, yeah, street fights. And then boxing. Then more street fights. Like, you guys don't understand. Some people, like when I say 200-300 fucking street fights and never lost, it's really fucking true. Like 80s and 90s. Violent. Very violent. Driven by demons. Oh, I got a lot of demons, dude. I got a lot of demons, but I put them in check a long time ago. But daily, if I don't train for 2 hours, I get fucking squirrely. I start thinking it's crazy fucking shit. Like, I have to train. It's a mental thing. You know what I mean? Especially head injuries ain't good either like that. Like when I fell on my head in 2003, you know, that shit, you're erratic after that. I was already I was already an aggressive person. You know what I mean? Like the head injury just made me more aggressive. You know what I mean? Sup, OG? Nuno Viegas. What's up, OG? Quadruple OG, actually, brother. Nuno from MMA Wars Unlimited here. Thanks a lot, brother. I appreciate it, brother. I'll go over there. I think I'm subscribed to you, bro, but we about to do some dope podcasts. Guess my Joe. I got I've had pro mix, but I'm gonna have I'm gonna have a lot of new shit fucking happening, people. I'm looking at studios right now. I'm going big, bro. I'm going big. This is a podcast. This is on every podcast app after this is it. It goes right out to Spotify and fucking Apple and podcasts and iTunes, all of them. But yeah, dude, teamwork makes the dream work. And I'm a businessman, so I know this. You hook yourself up with people that have the same fucking mindsets. You slice the pie 5 ways. No one's greedy. Everyone's getting paid sustainably for the rest of their fucking life. You know what I mean? So you need different types of motherfuckers because everyone wants a different perspective on fighting. Everyone wants this is such a big need for real motherfuckers in this space because we got these idiots. Does it hurt when you get punched in the face? No, it fucking don't hurt because your fucking adrenaline's going. You get fucking mad because you let him hit you. Slip and rip. Slip and rip. You know what I mean? That's the way I was taught. You know, slip those fucking punches, man. Move that fucking head. PFL. Check this out, motherfuckers. Last night, you got Wilder there. Francis, where the fuck were you? Who's running that fucking business? You fucking morons. Fighters Rep. Out in California, only kickboxing promotion in California, only guy with a license over there. He's bringing it back to Miami now. You guys, Coach Bald, Kay, and Rizzo, go down there, right? So once he brings it to Miami, I think it'll blow up. The East Coast is where fighting really fucking started, people. Come on. If anyone knows anything about fucking boxing, anything, like this is where it all started, in the Northeast. And the East Coast, all the way down to Florida. You know what I mean? Just the way it is. But this, Boston, New York, fucking Philly, Jersey. Come on, man. Where's more boxing than that? Every time I was in the gym sparring, it was always, I used to spar with Sean Gannon. I went to school with him in elementary and junior high. He's the nicest kid in the world. One day I'm down there. He's like, Robbie, go in there and spar with fucking Sean Gannon. I'm like, Sean Gannon? What? From school? Yeah, he was never out on the streets with us. So I'm like, all the tough guys, that's who I hung with. So he was so nice. I was shocked. And that was the hottest kid I ever sparred with because he was a fucking southpaw. That's when I realized that I had to learn how to switch it up. Go to fucking southpaw myself. That's where I learned how to use my right jab instead of just that straight right, left hook to the body, left hook to the head. Their fucking eyes are rolling in the back of the head. But I could definitely punch with both hands. So switching up is easy. You know what I mean? There's power in my jab with the right. It's just when most people you spar with as a righty. And don't get this twisted, people. I could throw up my left. Trust me, my left hook is deadly. I'm going to show you a picture. This is my last fight for fucking charity or something. It was charity. It's for diabetes. This is my last fight, right? This kid was Gary the Tiger Boletto's, one of his trainers from Rhode Island, Cranston, Rhode Island. Gary Tiger Boletto, go look him up. He was, I went down there. I was supposed to fight a cop. The cop didn't show up. And I fought this big fucking brother that was like 6'5", fucking, I'm 6'1", 220. He was like 6'5", fucking, I don't know, 280 in shape. And but this kid right here was solid. He goes, Robbie, I heard their corner saying, hold this guy, because they seen you hitting fucking the mitts. They seen you hitting the heavy bag. They said, this kid hits really hard with both hands. Don't let this kid hit you. So this guy helped me the whole fucking fight, man. I didn't even go train at the boxing gym for this fight. You know what I mean? Because I thought I was fighting a guy that was never even had a fight in the ring. You know what I mean? It was a fucking CO or a fucking cop. And back then I didn't like cops. You know what I mean? Until I had kids. You know what I mean? But this is like 99, 2000. I was still a little bitter. But Yeah, that was my last fight. It was like 218 right there or something like that. I ate one meal that day because I don't want to, I didn't want to fucking have a, full stomach. You know what I mean? I'm going to show you guys something. Look that was me. That was me 64 months ago. 63 months of coming off all the pain meds, methadone for the first 10 months. I came right off that because I don't want to fucking answer to nobody. So, yeah, I came right off that and fucking started fucking training like a motherfucker. I started training the first day coming off the methadone. I'm like, fuck this. And I was 325 plus pounds, depressed, just fucking really fucking depressed, really fat, a fat fucking slob. And, overweight. And there I am, like on the left, and there I am on the right. Like, come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, look at the transformation. That was all in 1 year. So that's where I always used to be. You know what I mean? I let myself go for 1 or 2 years. That's where I got up to right there. And I wasn't even partying right there. I wasn't even partying. That's all food, man. Like, that's just not training. It's just not hitting a heavy bag, not my cellar, not doing anything. Just sniffing fucking Oxycontin, oxycodone, Xanax, you know what I mean? And fucking smoking grass. Here's my friend Jay Keith. I want to say shout out to Jay Keith. Rest in peace, my man. We used to call him Horror Show. Horror. He was a really good kid, but he liked to fucking like to start shit. And he can fight, you know what I mean? But there's levels to this shit. He's always seen him with a black eye and shit. But tough kid, nice kid. And we miss you, brother. Jay, we miss you, brother. No matter what anyone says, brother, we miss you, brother. We do. Here's the rat piece of shit. Why you bulged that made Dana White run to fucking Vegas right there. You know what my fucking mentor did? You know what my mentor did when this motherfucker called it? Because my mentor is a boy, still a bookie to this day. Whitey called, or it might have been Kevin Weeks, or it might have been Flemmy, who knows? But they go, you're gonna need some insurance. He goes, oh yeah, why is that? Oh, you're gonna need some insurance. He goes, I got all the insurance I need. He goes, click clack with the AR-15 because he's a fucking Marine, right? And the next day they came and he answered the top door, and he goes, I'm up here. And they walked down the stairs. I looked up and he had his AR-15 pointed right at him. And they go, oh, we can see you got your insurance. They never bothered him again. Dana White went running to Vegas an hour later. So those are the people I grew up with, compared to little bitches and salty. All right. So yeah, there you go. That's enough of the fucking war stories, but they're all true. Pulse Reloaded. What's up, brother? The Fifth Ward House, Houston, H-Town. All right. We're about to do some dope podcasts. Yes, my G. Absolutely. Nuno, thanks for joining, brother. IG, my man on IG, brother. Like, I appreciate you, bro. Like, don't ever tell. I'm not on social media a lot, bro. So you got to understand that. I don't go, honestly, I go on maybe once a day to promote shit, but that's it. I'm never really in there. But you want to talk serious and shit, let's FaceTime or something like that, or come on my podcast, or I'll come on yours, or whatever. We'll help each other. That's what, that's all I want to do is help people and bring them on and help me too. You know what I mean? Like, loyalty is royalty. That's how it works, people. Big fan of Guru. Okay, yeah, Guru too, dude. Rest in peace, Guru. Gangsta from Boston, from Beantown. You know what I mean? I'm hoping that this my third album, I wasn't trying to make money off my first two albums, and I did make money even doing shows and shit. But this album, I hope that probably the realest white Caucasian MC anyone's ever fucking heard. Because I'm calling a lot of motherfuckers out there, especially the Caucasian fucking clowns out there that call themselves gangster rappers. And then fucking Rick Ross was a fucking sheriff. He's a CO and he's a gangster rapper now. Like that shit, the Drake Disney kid. Are you fucking kidding me? This is what gangster rap is now? No. Gangster rap is a motherfuckers that actually fucking live that life. Came from that life. Can't fucking live it. Can't spit it if you fucking live it. Don Fry's podcast is hilarious. I've seen it, bro. I've seen it, dude. I didn't know he was still doing it. All right, Pulse, I got you, brother. Yo, bros. Big fan of Guru and Gangsta. Yeah, same with me, bro. I love DJ Premier. You know, RZA's my favorite. Dre and DJ Premier. Those two, you know. I never liked Puffy and shit. And Mace and all those fucking, nah. I like Jadakiss. I like fucking like, oh yeah, Sean Price. You know, Big Daddy Kane. He used to walk in the fucking radio station and slap people when they talk shit on live fucking radio. He'd go in the radio station and slap them in the mouth and shit, rough them up. Bro, we good. We good, a good connection, and I would like to know your thought on how Charles Xavier. I'm going to go through it all right now. I got all the fights. I got them all right here. I'm going to put up. I went on a rant, brother. I'm gonna go through all my picks right now, bro, and my pick percentage is pretty fucking good, bro. Like, I started, July will be 2 years on Tapology, right? I only pick elite, you know, UFC and elite boxing matches. That's it. And, yeah, Bellator too. I'll pick Bellator because I know the fighters, you know what I mean? So I know who's going to win. You know, MMA is, people that say experts, I want to slap them in the fucking mouth because anything can happen in MMA. The eyes don't lie, body language don't lie, and, you know, you kind of tell. You kind of tell. You get all the information you can. You know what I mean? And I know fighting. I know fighting. You know, like, I'll fight for free. I love fighting. I train to fucking fight. So Nunes, dude, Nuno, you're a good dude from Brazil, right? Or Portugal or somewhere out there. I know that, bro. I know who you are, bro. I know I know you train too, from what I remember. But I'm glad I met you, dude. Like, I'm glad I met some good people online. That's the one thing I can honestly say. I met some really genuine people. I don't want fucking people that get offended and fucking all that bullshit. I can't deal with that shit. I'm going to speak my mind. I can't fake it. You know what I mean? I got to be real and raw, brutally honest. There ain't no lying in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? I'm as real as they come. And these white boys, all these white fucking rappers, I'm going to put them all under the bus. And the ones that I like, I'm going to put them up on a pedestal. You know what I mean? The ones that inspired me. That's it. And then I'm going to come out with a fucking thrash album. I'm going to do like an acoustic, do some like 6 covers and 6 originals. Because I can sing fucking metal and thrash and shit. But I figured I'd slow it down, do like an Everlast type, Whitey Ford type thing. You know, that Peruvian gold. That's a lot for a ball. Yeah, back in 85, dude, that's what it went for, $350. Ask anyone my fucking age, they'll tell you if they know anything about selling cocaine. Yeah, dude. And then in, all right, 85, then 92, 93, I was selling fucking 16ths for fucking $80, 75 or 100. You know what I mean? 1.75 grams. 2 of those is 8 balls. So figure it out. 150, 208 ball. So the price went way down, bro. They flooded the market. You know what I mean? 8 balls, 150. In Portugal, yeah, absolutely. Dude, there's a lot of Portuguese in Massachusetts, Nuno. Down in Fall River and New Bedford, a lot of good fighters. A lot of good fighters in Fall River and New Bedford. A lot of Portuguese. They're good people, hard workers, man. Yeah, we come from a different cloth there in the Northeast. I try to tell that to people, you know. I was a sandhog for fucking 18 years. I got 7 generations of miners come from fucking my fucking borough. Like, we're different beasts up here in the Northeast, man. This is where the savage Americans are from, man. No bullshit. Look up any savage American that's ever made it in America, like, got that fuck you money and shit, or where the real rappers come from, you know? And this is nothing against the West. I love the West Coast. I love rappers from the West Coast. I love rappers from fucking Houston. You know what I mean? I love rappers from down south. You know what I mean? Who was the guy that played point guard for the Nuggets? Listen, the Nuggets have never had a good team, but that team is fucking good right now, fucking Post. Antonio Tava is a friend in Tampa guy, Magic. I love Tava. I like Tava a lot. He goes, what's your excuse now, Roy? When Roy came down from heavyweight, that fucked him up. Lightweight, light heavyweight, cruiserweight, all that shit, that really fucked him up. Coming down and going all the way up and then coming down. Like, He accomplished everything when he went up to heavyweight, won the belt. He should have just fucking retired right there, undefeated. You know what I mean? Yeah, I like Tava, bro. Antonio Tava. I respect him a lot. That kid's an elite boxer. Bobby, I'm starting to get ripped finally. Oh yeah, Rizzo. That's all it takes. Just stick with it, bro. Just training is so important for everyone out there. I don't fucking I put some clips out there once in a while just to motivate motherfuckers, man. Like all the shit I went through, like with my injury, like I'm legally disabled for Christ's sakes, but that don't stop me. You know what I mean? I still went back to work for 10 years after my head injury. That didn't stop me. The doctors fucking wanted me to stop. They said I wouldn't be walking 10 years from 2011. Back in 2011, they said, you ain't going to be walking 10 years from now. I go, you don't fucking know me, motherfuckers. I'm walking now. Why would I walk then? I had pleurisy on the left side of the cage, damaged the lung membrane, hitting the heavy bag. 6 months without training. I was heavyweight, almost reached welterweight in 6 months. Oh yeah, bro. That, you know what? I had that strain in the fucking rib cage from fucking ripping the fucking heavy bag and the motion bag and the uppercut bag and the hook bag. And we had a big 1,000-pound bag that I used to fucking miss with the right, come back with the left, miss with the right, come back with the left. You know what I mean? I ripped that area before where it really fucking hurt, man. And when you breathe, it hurts. Broken ribs, you breathe, it hurts. And you got to breathe. So, yeah, that's a rough injury, bro. Dude, I don't know if I get down to 185, bro. I don't know. Since 17, even when I sniff cocaine, I still say 220. I'd actually get fucking to like the 230, 240 and shit. Like that shit put weight on me because, you know, I'd party and then I'd go to the gym all week. You know what I mean? That's why I never lost fights because I was always training all during the week. It didn't matter if I party. I still go to the gym. You know what I mean? And, yeah, I think it's really important for people to do, man. Like if you're going through like any type of depression, that shit's real. It doesn't matter how hard you are, how fucking tough you are. Tough times don't last. Tough people do. And you got to get through that depression. It's a mental fucking, it's my mind's playing tricks on me. That's what that song's about. It's depression, suicide. I never been suicidal because I know that's the easy way out. I did have my 45, my 44 on the fucking table one time, right? And my daughter forgot to write my scripts. The first time, it was like 10 years. And I was on it for like 17, 18 years. The only time ever. And no one else would even write the amount he was writing for me. So hold on one second. Ty, you all right? Oh, okay. Was that you? All right. I didn't know who the fuck that was. All right, buddy. I love you, pal. I'm sorry. That's my son in the refrigerator, so that's good. I thought someone was knocking at my fucking like slash when I built this studio like outside on the sun porch and shit. But it's kind of connected to the house a little bit, you know. Yeah, that rib shit sucks, bro. I don't know if I get down to 185 Nuno. I really don't. I don't know if my power would transfer. Like, you know what I mean? I'm really fast for a fucking heavyweight, bro. You know what I mean? So really fast. I'm probably faster than fucking middleweights, for Christ's sakes. Connor is a mess. Oh, dude, listen. I call him Connor McTappin. You fly 5,000 motherfuckers from Ireland and you talk all that shit to Khabib and then you tap. Go to fucking sleep. What kind of message is that sending? Give up? Like, this is where the most Irish are anywhere in the United States is Boston and Quincy. You know what I mean? This area in general. This is where the most Irish and a lot of Italian too. And a lot of every culture. But this is where the most Irish are. Believe me, man. Like old Irish dudes like me, 60% Irish, I'm 40%, 30% Sicilian, Italian, and 10% German for my shitbag grandfather from my mother's side. He was a real piece of shit. Fucking molesting his kids and shit, my aunts and shit. What a fucking shitbag, man. I never knew that shit till I was like 11 years old, but I was never, he lived in Pittsburgh and I lived in Boston, you know what I mean? So there's no, you know, yeah, so I had a 45 and a 44 on my fucking on my table. I was hallucinating. Because I was so used to doing so much pain meds, 4230s. At that time, I was on 4230 oxycodones a day and 12 Xanny bars a day, 3 milligram ones, right? And breakthrough pain meds like Super 8 Dilaudid, 8 milligram Dilaudid. So I'd crush 6 up with Dilaudid and 3 Xanny bars, 630s, 6 times a day, 7 times a day. You know what I mean? So coming up that amount, like after 10 days, I was seeing shit, all kinds of shit. Matter of fact, I see my mother's fucking father. I was calling him a piece of shit. I seen him on the ceiling and I'm kicking the fucking table at 2 in the morning. And I had enough. I had to go fucking, I'm not going to pay $1 a milligram for pills when I get them for $10 copay. I'm not going to go spend fucking $80 on a fucking pill or $65 on an 80 milligram when I get 8 a day. I would have had to spend like $3,000 for being short for fucking 14 days. You know what I mean? So what I went through was horrible. So I made some calls. I got connections, really good people, lawyers and shit, that used to be my intensive probation officer. When I was 13, I had 2 adult probation officers. And when I had the guns on the table, my pistols, I was thinking some crazy shit. I'm like, fuck this. I'm just going to grab both and go bang. You know what I mean? And, I've never felt suicidal in my life. You know what I mean? I always thought that's a coward way out. You know what I mean? So the phone's right there in the middle. And right away, once I started getting that thought, a man called me that I respect a lot. And he was, he made sure I got some fucking some pills for a couple more days, or he led me in the right direction. I fucking forget. But yeah, I would go sniff a little bit of heroin. I grabbed fucking like 2 bags of heroin. That was like $100, right? And that would last me a day. So I feel normal, you know what I mean? But then they made it where you had to shoot it all the time and shit. I shot it a few times. My brother shoots it every day in his arm. I think he's on methadone right now, but he's shooting it 23 years in his arms. I worry about him every day. I told my little brother, I lost a lot tougher guys than you, Keith. And this is my little brother, you know what I mean? I don't even talk to him that much because you can't trust a drug addict, you know what I mean? So if I can't trust you, I'm not talking to you, you know what I mean? I come from the old school. Okay, Connor is a mess. Connor McTappin, that's what I call Connor. And I'm not even hating on his hustle or money, none of that shit. I'm not a hater. I'm just calling a fucking spade a spade. Maca root powder for testo, tribulose terrors for extra bush, laugh out loud. No, bro, I took a shot in the ass for steroids for a week. You do a cycle. It's like 12 shots. I did one in my ass 1 week. And I did a shot in my leg one time, and my leg blew up like fucking 5 times the size. I went to the hospital, see if I fucking did anything wrong to my leg. And the guy said, no, you're going to be fine. Give me some antibiotics. I never needed steroids to fucking, I got huge testosterone, dude. I got mad fucking energy, brother. My fucking work ethic's really fucking strong, bro. I train hard, bro. Spirulina. I don't know what that means, brother. I don't know if you call me an asshole in Portuguese. I have no idea, Nuno. Most guys our age are definitely not built like us. No, coach, they ain't. Coach Ball, they ain't, brother. And I would really recommend that people, do a lot of body weight training, do a lot of shadow boxing, do a lot of jumping rope, do some wind sprints, do some slow runs. I did a slow run this morning, 3 miles, slow run, really slow, looking at the sun coming up. You know what I mean? Like I go in the zone there. I have my headphones on, I'm running in the middle of the street, off the side streets, see, a bunch of cars going by the main streets, but I'm on the side streets. I just like to soak in that. That's why I can't wait to move to a mountain somewhere and train and see the fucking sun coming up over the mountains. I want to hunt every fucking week. And I never thought I'd say I want to leave the city, but I want to leave the city. I want to buy like a ranch somewhere and get the fuck out of Massachusetts, and, run my businesses here, come back every week, payroll, all that shit. and problem solve and all that shit. And but I'll always go right back, you know. And I want to hunt every week or bi-weekly and grow a bunch of strains of fucking strains of cannabis and copyright them and do a podcast for the next fucking 20 years and have some fucking people that inspired me in my life, and it'll catch on. You know what I mean? Because real recognize real out there. You know what I mean? Pulse. Best heavyweights in boxing are from the South, though. Jack Johnson, Jack Dempsey, Rocky Marciano's from here, from Brockton, 20 minutes away. Most of the Marvin Hagler's from Brockton. Those are two of the most fucking dominant fighters ever, middleweight and heavyweight. I don't know, the Northeast, bro. Philly, New York, Boston. Like, who competes with that in the fucking in the States? I'm talking about since back in the day. Where the most fighters come from. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I know there's great fighters that come from like the Southwest, the West Coast, Cali, the South, Florida, like fucking all along that belt off the Gulf of Mexico, the Midwest, up north. Yeah, I know good fighters come from those places, but majority come from where there's boxing gyms, right? Where's the most boxing gyms in the United States? In every city in the Northeast. Sorry to break your bubble, brother. Pulse, I love you. You know that, brother. Like, I can honestly say that. I want love to you, bro. You know, I respect you. And me and you know what I mean? It's me and you. So I can say that to you, bro. And I know you can say whatever you want back, bro. I ain't going to take it personal. You know what I mean? I ain't going to take it personal. But absolutely they do, bro. Absolutely. They come from everywhere. Chicago. Wow, way to change your life, brother. Thanks, Coach Ball. Man, I appreciate it. I like real positive people, you know what I mean? And if you're the smartest man in the room, you're in the wrong room. And I'm pretty smart. You'll never hear politically correct fucking talk coming out of my mouth because I'm not that type of person. And I'm not going to try to fucking fake it either. Great podcast, brother. Got to run. We'll link up, my man. Stay blessed and keep giving these buzzes, my man. No problem, brother. I'm just about to go through the thing. Come back and watch it later, brother, all right? Because I'm going to pull up the stream right here and I'm going to give my picks. Everybody in the chat, thank you. All the people that jumped in and out, I appreciate it. All of you fucking motherfuckers. Coach Ball, thanks a lot, man. All of you. You know, all you guys know this, man. You know I appreciate it. I hope you guys know. I hope you guys know. Of course I fucking do. Yes, I do. Absolutely. And I won't have it any other way. So, all right. I'm gonna go through these blessings to you too, Coach. I'm gonna go through the card. I'm gonna give you my picks, people. I'm gonna give you the lines, today's lines, and we're gonna go through this pretty quick. I think I don't want to do longer than an hour on this, but on podcasts with people, I want to do 2-3 hours, sometimes longer if it happens. It all depends. You know, all depends how comfortable someone is. Or if they're at my studio that I'm looking, I'm looking at studios and all kinds of shit, man. So, yeah, I'm going big. There's a need for real motherfuckers out there in the United States. And everyone thinks the United States is soft. They're fucking sadly mistaken. We still are savages. Most savages don't even know how to go on fucking line. So, I'm one that fucking learned how to do it. All right, so let's go to the first fight. We're just gonna go right from the bottom of the card to the top. So we got UFC 289. We got Lopez versus Taylor Tiafoe, the one who beat the Matrix for all the belts and then went on a slide. I'd like to see Lopez come back and do pretty good. He definitely got the skill to do it, but I don't know, man. You get that fucking money, and like Marvin Hagler always used to say, it's hard to get out of the morning, 4 in the morning, out of silk sheets to go running. That's why he used to isolate himself down the end of the Cape in P-Town, and he'd isolate himself for 2 months before a fight, and isolate and take it out on his opponents in the ring. You gotta train year round. If you're a pro fighter, you better be training year round. Fuck taking time off in between fights. None of that bullshit. You want to be a legacy fighter? You'll never be like Broner tonight versus Hutchinson. Oh my God, Don King Promotions. I cannot fucking believe it. I cannot fucking believe it. This shit is too funny. What the fuck is going on with my fucking shiznat? Hold on one second, people. I gotta fucking get rid of this. Remove. Let me see. Hold on. Slides. Oh yeah. Here we go. Here we go, motherfucker. Savages. Oh, no wonder why. No wonder why. I wasn't even on the fucking right one. Here we go. See, this is what happens when you gotta produce and do everything yourself. But I don't mind. I'm not bitching and complaining, but it would be good to have a producer. It really would. That knew more about this shit than me. Okay, watch this. But I do know because I've learned. Okay, so let's see. What the fuck happened to all my fucking... Okay, you know what? It don't even matter. So you know what? This is ingenuity time. All right, here we go. Fuck the fucking pitches. It don't matter about the fucking pitches. Okay, first fight on the card, early prelims. D. Balbita, 14-7, minus 120 versus M. Oliveira, women's strawweight, plus 100. I'm going to go with Balbita here because Oliveira, I think she let me down before, so I don't like inconsistency. And yeah, last time, yep, I was with Ricci. That's what, and I just, you know, it's nothing against you, Mrs. Oliveira. It's just, I think you need to, you know, just keep training. That's all. You're going to get better and better. Stick with it. Both of you guys need a win here. Both of you guys are fucking, Balbita is 2-3 in her last 5. Last fight was February 19th, 2022. So about 7 months ago. Decision unanimous loss with Gloria DiPaula. Hannah Goldie, she beat Hannah Goldie. Molly McCann, she lost to in a unanimous. And she lost in the submission, lost to Liana Jojua. I don't know. Hold on. Let me, because I gotta feel like my conscience is right, giving you guys the right pick. She won with TKO. That wasn't in the UFC though. Yeah, she's 3-2, 3-2 in her last 5, but 2 of those fights weren't in the UFC, so that don't count. There's levels to this shit, and I'm not breaking that level. We all know UFC is the highest in MMA. Bellator's probably second in MMA. ONE FC is second, in my opinion, in overall. And then it's, you know, Glory and Bellator. PF failed. You guys failed last night miserably. I'm going to go with Oliveira on this one. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, 1-inch reach advantage. Yeah, Oliveira, I'm going to give you another shot. Plus 100 live dog. I mean, I'll say it goes the distance, okay? They usually do women's fights. You know, not in the top 5. Because we all know there's elite women out there. The Dvorak, 20-5, minus 270 versus S. Erkeg. I like this kid, Erkeg. I was watching film. I've been watching this kid come up through Australia. This kid's a tough fucking kid. I like this kid. I'm going to go with the Aussie here, plus 220 money. Now, see, I'm not scared to fucking take a big dog, an underdog. I believe this whole card is full of underdog city fucking wins. So for you people out there, if you don't like Erkeg, throw a couple bucks on him anyways, because if he hits plus 220, I mean, How much you gonna make with minus 270 on Dvorak? I don't know. Dvorak ain't bad, but we'll see what happens. I like Urkeg. I think he's a dog. We'll see what happens. So I'm going with Urkeg. I like taking chances, people. No risk, no reward. Nelson versus Builder. Builder's going to 0 in the loss column. This fight, I was having trouble with trying to pick this fight. Minus 240 for Builder, 8-0-1. Nelson, 13-5-1, plus 196. I don't know why it ain't plus 190 or plus 195. Why it has to be plus 196? I have no fucking clue. But might be interns putting this shit up or something. Who fucking knows? ESPN. I should start looking on fucking Vegas, but then I'd have to go to six fucking yeah, I probably have to go to 6 or 7 casinos because that's the way I was taught to go get fucking lines for fucking football and shit. I'd meet it in the mill somewhere where all the casinos had it, football spreads and shit. When I take action on football during the year, anyone wants cards out there during the year, screenshot them, make your picks, send your money. Everything gets sent Venmo, Western Union, anything. PayPal, doesn't matter. You get paid the next on Mondays. So, but you have to have your money in by Friday. It's just like bookies. You get paid weekly, and the bookies I can send you to, or I'll take your football action, but I can send you to my bookies that are mentors of mine when I was a teenager. They're the biggest bookies in New England, so they'll take action on all your fight action. So if you were sick of going on fucking DraftKings and all these other places, digital fucking gambling, let me know. And I'll hook you up with a phone number. Only thing is, you got to pay because people will get their money. I promise you that. So no fuckery, no games. I'm just giving you the fucking, you know how it works, people. You got to be a man of your word. You will get paid if you win. Zahabi versus, oh, Jesus, dude. This guy's got one name, but I'm going to give him his nickname from Mongolia. I like this guy, the Mongolian Murderer. I got the Mongolian Murderer in this fight. He's got one name. I know how it's said. I'm not going to try to pronounce it because I have a hard time with certain Asian names, certain Russian names, and even some certain not too bad with Brazilian names because for the most part I could do Brazilian names and Portuguese names. So it's just that deep dialects of Asia and deep dialects of Russia. I have a hard time. You know what I mean? Just being honest. Minus 115 for the Mongolian Murderer. And Zahabi is minus 105. 9-2 for Zahabi. 24-9 for the Mongolian Murderer. Only thing I worry about with Asian fighters, other than Wei Li Zhang, is takedown defense and in wrestling and just takedown defense. It's like, don't let someone drag you to the ground. Make them pay with a knee. Make them pay with an uppercut when they go for that fucking double leg and explode the fuck out of it. If you do get taken to the ground, put your feet on their fucking quads and get the fuck out of it. Move your core. That's what core training is for. That's what explosiveness training is for. This is shit I try to teach people with my little clips. You got to do this fucking training. And I show you the end of my training. So I can't really tell you it's too much there. If you want, I train people virtually and in person. So go to my fucking email and let's talk. I'll get you shredded. And not only that, because I've been doing it my whole fucking life, people. I let myself go for 1 or 2 years. That was it. I went up 325, got back down to fucking 220. I'm like 220 right now. I just got done training earlier. Yeah, I like the Mongolian Murder, minus 115 and minus 105. That's a weird fucking line. Mrs. Maverick, 13-4, minus 300 versus plus 240. The Canadian, I'm not going to fuck up her last name. Oh, she don't even have a. So Jasmine, Jasadufacus, right? Jasadufacus. I don't want to mess up your name, ma'am, your last name, because it's disrespectful. I'm trying to be as most as respectful as I can to you guys, because I do respect you people. Anyone that gets in a fucking cage and fights, I respect you. But some of you people with Dana White privilege and a few of you fucking mixed martial artists, I don't have a lot of respect for. A few of you, a very few. But ma'am, I respect you. So Jasmine, okay? Everyone knows who the fuck I'm talking about. Don't play dumb out there. I know people out there, well, you didn't say the right name. Toughen the fuck up. I'm not saying anybody in the chat either. I'm talking about people out there in general. Everyone's fucking toughen the fuck up. Man the fuck up. Whatever the fuck. That's 65. You know what? I'm going to go with the Canadian there. 8-2, plus 240. Another live dog versus Maverick, 13-4, minus 300. 8-2 versus 13-4. I like the 2.5-inch reach advantage. 34 in her prime. Probably both of these women. I've only watched their the last fight they had, both of them, or a second or last fight. I forget. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the underdog here, plus 240. The Canadian. I think she does it. Plus 240. Minus 300 for Maverick. I don't know. She's a southpaw. She could give Jasmine a hard time. Southpaws usually do, but if you don't study your opponent, that's on you. If your trainers ain't studying your opponent and telling you how to fucking beat this woman, fire your fucking trainers if they're not, or if you're not doing it. Here we go right here. Chris Curtis in the house and Imavov. Now we're talking. Plus 135 for Chris Curtis, 30-10. Great record, Chris Curtis. 12-4, minus 160 for Imavov. I like Chris Curtis, even though I like Imavov too. There's one of those fights I like both fighters. I'm going to go with Chris Curtis. He felt like he got robbed the last fight. I don't know. That could have went to either one of you, in my opinion. I'm not going to play judge. The judges we all know are slacking. So someone in MMA media, there's a few I respect. And you don't have to be a tough guy. It doesn't matter. Bernstein or whatever his name is, the thin kid with the glasses, he asks very, informative questions. And that's the type of media I would be too. I'm not scared to talk to fighters. I'm not fanboy. I'm not scared of nobody, especially anybody. So it's like he asked them, why can't we talk to judges after the fight? And he answered a question. This guy was like the head of Las Vegas. The fighters fucking. I think he was a part of the commission, like one of the head guys on the Vegas commission. And he said, why does everyone shit on the refs and this and that? And, he didn't even answer the question. He answered the question with the question. You never fucking do that. That means you're full of fucking shit. And I can tell, like, I know how people are. Like, trust me, when you sell drugs when you're a young kid and you go to prison and all this shit, you go to juvie young, all this shit, and you grow up with a bunch of savages, you know how people, their psychology, especially when you read a bunch of books and you're smart and your IQ's up there. I don't want to get into specifics, but I know the psychology of people. And there's some good people out there. I'm not trying to offend all MMA media, but most of them, they ask the stupidest fucking questions. I'm sorry. And there's a big fucking opening for people out there that can give it real and give it. If someone's paying me a lot of money to do it, It can never be scripted. I would try a lot better, like to be a little bit more politically correct, a little bit. I can never promise that, but real and raw is what people want. I'm sorry. I know that's the truth. Minus 160 plus 135 for Curtis. Minus 160 for Imavov. 12-4 for Imavov. 30-10 for Curtis. I think Curtis makes a good comeback here, but I think you should have waited a little bit, Chris Curtis. Honestly, that's my honest opinion, but I got faith in you, dude. You're a tough kid. 75, he's got a half-inch reach advantage. A little bit shorter, lower to the center of gravity. Imavov, not really a fucking born puncher or striker. I mean, he strikes good. He's got good technique. Don't get me wrong. But he don't got that lights out power. All it takes is technique, though. That's all it really takes. It's just to hit somebody where they don't see, when you don't see something coming, you get hit with good technique, you're going out. Most people, unless you have a chin. And Chris Curtis got a big fucking neck, big chin, and he's got a chin. You know what I mean? That 35 years old, I wouldn't even fucking I wouldn't even front on the older age people, man. Honestly, I wouldn't. I would never, like, I'm 52. I'll fight any 20-year-old or 30-year-old out there that, you know what I mean? No problem. So, you want to get it. You want to go, you want to, dance with the devil. Come on. I train for shit like that. That's what I trained my whole life for that shit. Plus 135 for Chris Curtis. I'm going with the underdog city here again. Minus 160 for Imavov. Nothing against Imavov. That's a good pick, too. You can't go wrong with either pick here. Either one. Yeah, it's a hard fight to pick. It is. Anders versus Barriault from Canada. Barriault, I'll tell you, looks determined and ready, and he looked, eyes don't lie, honestly, people. They don't. Anders look good. He's a southpaw. Looks good here and there. You know what I mean? Definitely looks good here and there. Definitely could fight. He's 2-2 in his last 5 with a no contest. I mean, 15-7. That's not bad. It's not that great unless you go on a long win streak and you could fucking make a run. We'll see what happens. Good luck to you. Plus 115 Anders, minus 135 for the Canadian. Barriault. Kill Cliff FC product. I like this guy. His fight history is he's 3-2 in his last 5. A couple submissions. Lost submission win. His last win was a KO, TKO, second round. Jones got on card. Like I told people for fucking 3 years, John Jones beats every heavyweight easily. And was I wrong? And I hope he fights that Russian in Boston, yeah, because he's going to fucking... What's that Russian going to do when you get kicked in the fucking stomach? You get fucking oblique kicks, step-in elbows, axe kicks, question mark kicks. What are you going to do then? That's all I want to know. If all you can do is punch, John Jones is going to eat you alive. Leg kicks, you're all done. You can't out-wrestle him either. You're in trouble. You're in trouble, dude. The Russian dude, you're in trouble. No one's beating John Jones. Hate to tell you guys. Hate to say it. But no, I don't hate to say it. My favorite fucking mixed martial artist. I'll go to bat for John Jones till the day he loses. 17-4. Even if he loses, I would still say he's the best fucking mixed martial artist ever. Because he fucking defended his belt and got his belt back how many times? 21 times? He's a savage. Straight up fucking legit savage. Smart, IQ, all of it. John Jones is a problem for anybody. Plus, I would really like to see Stipe and Jones or Ngannou and Jones. I just want to put this to rest. I love Francis. I love his whole story. It's nothing against Francis. There's levels to this shit. And John Jones is going to be Stipe. And I love Stipe. I fucking love Stipe. I love that guy. I respect him so fucking much. But no one's beating John Jones. I hate to fucking tell you guys out there. I know there's a lot of haters out there, but that's why I was asking you guys, where are all the John Jones haters now? No one comes out, says nothing. Landwehr, I will get to the comments after this too. Just let you know if anyone's asking any questions, I'm not ignoring you. Nate the Train Landwehr, 17-4 plus 210. Minus 260 with Dan Ige. I like both these guys. Dan Ige, nothing but respect, brother. 16-6. I'm sorry, brother. I know you look great lately. I'm going with Nate the Train. This is a live dog, people. I really stand behind this pick. I don't think he's going to be able to deal with Nate the Train, honestly. I like this kid. He's got a lot of confidence in himself. Dan Ige, you're up and down, up and down, up and down. I think you're in the right place, though, with Trevor Whitman, Gaethje, and all those guys. I think those guys can help you a lot. Stop switching up gyms. Stay with one guy that's really smart, a smart trainer, and just work on your hands. And you're a tough kid. You could knock out fucking Landwehr for this fight can go either fucking way. I think it's a big disrespect to Nate the Train. Honestly, this kid is a problem. He's very fucking. He's very confident. And he's a dog. He got a dog in him. He really does. 4-1 in his last 5. Beat Austin Lingo in a submission March 25th this year. David Onama, August 13th, 2022, decision majority. Ludovic Klein, submission win. October 15, 2021. February 2021, he lost to Julian Arosa. KO TKO first round, 56 seconds, and then he went on a tear. He won the fight, Darren Elkins, prior to that, in a unanimous decision. So we know he's got the fucking cardio. Lost to Herbert Burns in a KO TKO first round. So like Dan Ige could drop him in the first round. That wouldn't be a bad pick either. All right, because he has been knocked out a few times. Let me see, 1, 2. He's been knocked out 2 times in his pro career. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 times he's been KO'd in his last 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 fights. He's been KO'd twice. I understand why he's a dog, and Ige can definitely drop this kid in the first round. Like, I can see that happening too. I think momentum is a big thing, people. And when people are training hard and they believe in themselves, this might be a war. This might be fight of the night for all I fucking know. I don't fucking know. I don't think so. I think Dariush and Oliveira. I think Dariush is gonna be the next light heavyweight champ. I've been saying that for a couple of years for sure. I think Dariush beats Oliveira. Even though I love Charles Oliveira. I had Charles Oliveira's back all the way through 4 fights before he went to the belt. I told everyone, listen, I took him every fucking time. I always called out Charles. I said, Oliveira wins. He had that momentum going. And then you lose to Islam really quick. I don't know. I don't know how you get the belt. Holding on to it is a whole different fucking story. And he defended it once or twice. I think once or twice. I forget. Charles Oliveira. We'll get to him in a second. I got Landwehr in this plus 210. Danny Gay. Either pick here, people. The safe pick is probably Danny Gay here. I gotta say. But I'm going with Nate the Train plus 210 minus 260 for Danny Gay as of today. Could change tomorrow. Mallet's a savage, but versus Fugit. I like Fugit too. He ain't a bad kid. Ain't a bad fucking fighter. He's a tough kid. Southpaw. He's got a 4-inch reach advantage on this fight. Mallet is a tough fucking kid. 9-1-1 minus 220 for Mallet. The Canadian 9-3 Fugit. Southpaw plus 180. Jesus. I'm going to go with Mallet here just because I know he has power in his hands. I know he can knock. I know he can get in close. I hope you know. I hope you know how to fight southpaw's mallet with that straight right down the middle and move laterally to the opposite side of his power hand. If you connect, I know you're dropping Fugit, but Fugit could make this and could win this thing. Plus 180 for Fugit, minus 220 for Mallet. I think Mallet is the next like GSP for Canada, or the next guy to represent Canada. He could definitely represent Canada. Charles Oliveira, 33-9, plus 126. Minus 150 for Beneil Dariush, 22-4-1. The southpaw, 2-inch reach disadvantage for Dariush. His arms look longer, but Oliveira's arms are longer. Listen, we all know Oliveira is elite. He's an elite fucking mixed martial artist. We all know it. I'm so proud of Charles Oliveira. I'm so glad when I seen him in Brazil with all those young people looking up to him, all the kids in the favela. I was so happy for Charles Oliveira. I still am to this day. He's a class act. He's a great guy. Epic fucking Brazilian jiu-jitsu artist. You know what I mean? He's got the most fucking submissions in the fucking UFC. When everyone doubted him, he proved everyone wrong. I got Dariush in this one, minus 150. You can't hurt yourself going with Charles Oliveira with plus money. It can't hurt. I think Dariush beats Oliveira. I think he beats Islam too, easily. I think it's not going to be a problem. Islam is not Khabib, people. This is what people don't understand. He didn't fight that many in the top 5 or top 10 before he got that championship fucking chance. And a guy at 145 went the distance with him. And that guy's a savage. Alexander Volkanovski the Great. I love Alexander the Great. I love Islam. I love both of them. I think I respect Islam so much. I respect Alexander the Great probably even a little bit more. Because he takes fucking chances. And he's a tough fucking kid, man. I like Dagestan fucking fighters. I really do. I love their hard training. I love savages. And I love Dariush. I believe Dariush is a savage. And I know Oliveira is a savage. But I believe Dariush is going to be the next champ. And he's doing it his way. I did eight fight win streak, just like Charles Oliveira had when his momentum was going, when he won the belt. Dariush ain't scared to go to the ground with fucking Oliveira. And it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy to knock out fucking Dariush. It really isn't. But Gaethje did say that Oliveira hits fucking hard. So I'm not putting nothing past Oliveira. Olives, no way. I would never say anything bad about Charles Oliveira, Olives. And I would never say nothing bad about Beneil Dariush, because these guys both are true savages. They're compliments to UFC. This is elite mixed martial artists right here. They're well-rounded in every aspect. But Charles, you get submitted by a guy that you know is trying to submit you. It's like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm questioning you. Not out of hate, not out of disrespect. It's I just think Dariush is a problem for everybody in the lightweight division. Not just you, Charles. Everybody. I'm going to be saying this during when he fights Islam. I could be totally wrong. I have humility. I can shit on myself if I make the wrong fucking pick. Unlike other little fucking clowns out there. All right? Grown man shit right here. I could be wrong. I don't think I am. 22-4-1 for Beneil Dariush. 33-9-0 for Charles Oliveira. Charles Oliveira is a fucking savage. He's in the Mount Rushmore of light heavyweights forever. He will never be forgotten. Ever. Listen, every Brazilian fighter, 9 out of 10 of them All right, every 9 out of 10 Brazilian fighters are legends in the UFC. I respect every single one of them. I love Brazil. I love Brazil. I truly do. Jesus is over Rio de Janeiro. I fucking love Brazil. I love Brazilians. But Dariush, I got to go with Dariush. I'm sorry, people, all the Charles Oliveira people out there. I'm not going against Charles Oliveira. I like him. I respect him so much. I went with him when everyone else went against him. I had his back. I always would go back to Savage Inc. picks from a year ago, and you see if I'm fucking, I don't lie. I took Oliveira his whole championship fucking run when no one else did. I got Beneil Dariush minus 150, people, plus 126 for Charles Oliveira. Can't go wrong either guy. I believe Aldana, it's harder than most guys I see in fucking mixed martial arts at that weight. Her technique is perfect. I seen her hitting the mitts last night. I'm like, damn, she would knock out some guys. Now, we all know Amanda Nunes is probably the GOAT. Probably the GOAT. When fighters are talking retirement, Khabib didn't say he was retiring before he fought Gaethje, because you need that mental fortitude that you're not going to lose ever. You can't ever have that thought of relaxation until your objective is done. So you can't be talking retirement before you even win the fight. So anyone that is that in that phase of their career, she has plenty of money. Nunes, she's done it all. She come back, won her belt back. I believe Aldana in Mexico. I believe even Volkanovski is going to lose the Yair Rodriguez. I believe Mexico is making a push. And I think Yair Rodriguez is a problem in that division. He's a serious fucking problem. And Volkanovski better take him fucking serious. Yeah, I believe Aldana wins. I believe Nunes sails off in the sunset. They're having another kid, her and her wife or fiance or whatever I think they're married, I'm pretty sure. Nothing but love for Amanda Nunes. Nothing but respect. I'm a class act when it comes to really elite fighters. She's very elite. She's the elite of the elite. I would love to see her fight Cyborg or Valentina Shevchenko. I don't know. I'm even questioning her right now. Any woman with a gun tattooed on the side of their on their freaking the side, of their midsection on the side. I mean, that's gangster. And I got to say, that's a fucking turn on for any man. So I think she's a beautiful woman. Even Amanda Nunes is a pretty woman. You know what I mean? Aldana's a pretty woman. You know what I mean? But these women can fight. And Aldana just gets better and better and better every fight. Real fight people that understand fight, that fought in their life, that fought a lot of fights because there's no rules. It's kill or be killed. Mexico is some of my favorite boxers ever. Chavez Senior. Like I was obsessed with Chavez Senior. 89-0 before he lost his first fight in the pros. Like, people have no fucking clue. And prior to Chavez, people don't understand boxers and fighters, just fighters in general, from Mexico, Cuba, just like Brazil. You expect savages, people that don't quit on themselves. In America, I hate to say, we've been slacking with fucking mixed martial arts, except for John Jones has been holding it down. So America, stand the fuck up and stop fucking quitting on yourselves. Train like savages year round. Fuck that shit, going partying and eating and all that fucking bullshit. You can do that when you retire at 30 with fucking 100, 200 million in the fucking bank. This ain't no game, man. This ain't no game. If you're a mixed martial arts, you need to train year round. It's not Rest your body. Rest your body. Go right back to the fucking gym Monday after you fucking fight. Or go on a vacation for a week and then go back. One or the other. Go take a fucking week off. That's fine. Get right back at it. Run when you go away for that week. Three of those days. Just run and do some push-ups. Like, stay ready all the time. Just because you're famous and all this bullshit don't mean shit. Be a legacy fighter, all is. And Amanda Nunes is a legacy fighter. She's proven herself so many times. 27 fucking times. Like, 22 of those times when it really counted, she proved herself. Minus 320 for Amanda Nunes. 14-6 Aldana. Plus 250 live dog. I got Dariush and Aldana in the co-main and main. Those are my easiest fights to pick. My percentage on co-main and main events is at least 70-80%. Easy. In boxing, it's like 100 and some 90%. Some, top rank and all the different promotions are different, If I'm around 80, 90, I'm probably like 90. I think I'm 100% in top rank and 90% in the other ones, or 80% at the lowest in boxing for championship fights. I know elite boxers. I know elite mixed martial artists. MMA, though, anything can happen. Boxing's a little more predictable, but anything can happen in mixed martial arts. Aldana has got better and better and better. She's 4-1 in her last 5 fights. She lost to Holly Holmes October 3rd, 2020 during the pandemic, right? To shut down all that stuff, right? Unanimous decision. Home beater through a judge's decision. We all know how shady that shit is, right? I like Holly Holm a lot, too. She beat Melo, Vieira, Santos, and Chiason. KO, TKO, third round, unanimous decision, KO, TKO. So 1 loss, unanimous decision, 1 win, unanimous decision, or last 5, and 3 KOs. You don't see that much with women. You don't see that type of record with women in the last 5 fights. Very rarely do you see 3 knockouts. Let's look at Amanda Nunes, last 5. Let's see if there's 3 knockouts there. Submission, unanimous, submission loss. But the fights prior to those 5, the last 5, KO, TKO, KO, TKO, KO, TKO. Decision split, KO, TKO, TKO, submission, unanimous, submission, KO, TKO, KO, TKO. She lost KO, TKO, lost unanimous, submission, rear naked choke, 1, lost in the KO, TKO, win, KO, TKO, TKO win, TKO corner stoppage. We all know Amanda Nunes has got the power, but as time goes by, people, and you start getting comfortable and civilized because you're making a lot of money, you're not as hungry. This is a proven fact. John Jones never takes a day off when it comes to a fight. He was winning fights, partying. But when he trains, he's always studying his opponent. It's all about IQ. It's all about mental, people. 90% of a fight is mental. But you got to be in shape. You got to be able to go to deep waters if you have to. You got to be able to break your opponent. That you got to break their fucking will to win. Plus 250 for Aldana. Live dog. Minus 150 Dariush on the co-main. I got Dariush. I said Dariush should be light heavyweight champion. I think I've been saying it for more than 2 years. I think it's like 3 years. Minus 320 for Nunes. No disrespect, Amanda. You're a great double champ. But I believe Aldana is hungry, and I believe she hits really fucking hard. And I don't think you're going to be able to take those punches, Nunes. If she can land them on you, Nunes. You need to move your head, Nunes. You need to get that fight to the ground, but it's not going to be that easy. It's not going to be that easy. She's not going to just let you bring her to the ground. So there it is, people. There's all your picks. I'm going to give you my boxing picks real quick. I think Adrian Broner, I'm going to give Broner the benefit of the doubt. I'd like to see him fucking come back and change his life and, get back right with whatever his training. And I got Broner. Actually, people, you could throw some money on Hutchinson, whatever his fucking, Hutchinson, right? Hutchinson. He's got some eyes that he kind of looks like a killer. We'll see. But I don't think you can go wrong either way on the Broner fight. Broner's probably got more skill if he's really training hard. It's got to be a tough fight for him regardless. But if he trained hard, he's more skilled of a fighter, more technically sound. But Hutchinson, you never know. You just fucking never know. I'm going to go against Lopez. In this fight. I'm going with Taylor. I don't believe Lopez is hungry anymore. I think Taylor's hungry. And I hate to say that about a Brooklyn native, Brooklyn, New York. I always believe in the Northeast beasts. I believe we're all cut from a different cloth up here in the Northeast of the East Coast. And anyone that doesn't understand that, I don't know what to fucking tell you. You'll never understand it. You'll never understand it if you don't understand it. I'm not saying there ain't tough fucking people in the rest of America. That's not what the fuck I'm saying. I'm saying we're cut from a fucking different cloth. That's all I'm saying. I don't like to go against Northeast beasts. But Taylor, I believe, wins this fight, people. Location, New York. It don't matter. I'll go with Taylor in this fight. I'd like to see Lopez turn it around again. I really would. I don't think it's going to happen. I really don't. So there you have it, people. There's my picks. One championship tonight. Don't miss it on Amazon Prime. Come over to Rush Hour Fight Club on YouTube, where all of us savages go. Realest, rawest fucking YouTube fucking commentary for mixed martial arts and combat sports. Jay Smooth over there and Ken Ryu and all the savages in the animal room that have been here in the chat, most of them. And AJ, what's happening, brother? 706. I'm sorry, brother. I said I would answer questions at the end. There ain't no questions except for you saying hello. So I answered everyone's questions. I'm glad. I'll always get the questions. I'm never ignoring people. Just let me get the stuff out that I'm saying, and then I will get to you. And plus, you stay on the podcast. You stay on, it helps my analytics. I'm not no dummy, people. You know what I mean? I'm a businessman. And eventually, this will be a business for me sometime this year. Once I get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'm monetized everywhere else, people. And I'm never going to use a sponsorship on any one of my platforms. I got another channel that I'm going to be doing albums on, the golden era of music. So I'm going to start promoting that podcast this week coming up. Next week, I mean. I'm going to start going through a whole albums instead of reacting to one song like most people do. I'm going to do all albums, epic albums from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. That's what I'm going to go through, and a few in the 2000s too. So look forward to that, people. This is going to be a huge podcast. I'm looking for a studio right now to do it in. I have a studio here that I built, but to do it the real way, I want to bring in real fucking people. Influential people out there. And I'm going to surprise a lot of fucking people. I really want to get more pro fighters on here. Root for my man, Travis Demko, the Outlaw Demko. He's a friend of mine. He's a pro mixed martial artist. He's on Fight Pass. Go look him up. On Tapology. Shout out to Tapology. Go look him up. Anywhere, man. He's a tough fucking kid. I believe he's a problem at 135, 145. He fights at 145, I'm pretty sure, or 145 or 135, one or the other. He's in the lower weights where all the savages are, but he's a savage and he can handle it. I really think there's good things for him coming up. And he's a class act. Great kid. Been on my podcast twice. Bless my podcast, a pro mixed martial artist. And I can go walk into boxing gyms all over the fucking place and mixed martial arts gym. I really want to go to fucking Kenny Florian, start the Kenny. I really want to go down to fucking Connecticut and go see Alex Pereira and Glover Teixeira, who I respect a lot, both of them. I want to go to New England Cartel and see Cada and Font and some of the trainers there. I know these motherfuckers respect me. I'll go in the ring with any one of these motherfuckers and spar with them. Like, I'm old school, man. Like, I can fight. So I'm not no fanboy. I'm not asking stupid fucking questions. I'm giving people real content with fighters. And that's what I want to fucking do. And that's what I'm going to fucking do. When they come to Boston, I'll be there all week. I'll be there all fucking week. I'm going to show you how real I am in the fucking city, motherfuckers. Proven 1,000 times over. The Bloody Bean, Boston. We got more history here than most of America. Here in New York. This is where all my ancestors, a lot of America's ancestors come from. They all landed in fucking New York and Boston. Way back in the days. Way back in the days. 400 years ago. All right, so Northeast peace, people. Northeast peace. But I love everybody in every fucking state in America. I love America. I think we all come together when shit gets fucking, when shit gets real. I believe we all join fucking forces together and we all come together as Americans and we hold it down really fucking hard, motherfuckers. I love yous all in every country, wherever you're from in any country. I love yous all, man. I really fucking do. There's good people everywhere. Every fucking where. I love yous all. You're going to leave with one of my tracks so they don't fucking tell me to copyright strikes because of these fucking greedy fucking, all I'm doing is promoting their fucking music. And these fucking record companies, man, they need to slap in the fucking mouth. Oh, shit. I don't even need to do that. There we go. All right, I'm going to share a song, one of my songs. Oh, motherfucker. So I have to go here. I have to get a new tab. It went away. So I got to grab it again. You know what? I'll change it up. I'll use one of my other songs. I'll do the only professional video I did on my albums, on my 2 albums. This 3rd album, I'm doing a couple fucking videos. And they're going to be off the charts, tripping videos. I'm going to get very deep. Very deep. Horrorcore rap. Like Gravedigger 6 feet deep shit. That type of style. Because that's the type of style I rap. Oh, Gravedigger 9. Competition ain't shit. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm gonna leave you guys with the song I did on Bruce Corner, the only track that was done on Bruce Corner, where I grew up fucking selling joints. And right down the street, Kincaid Park, we did some filming down there. We did some filming on Adams Corner in Dorchester, and where else? Oh yeah, we did some film in Plymouth, Mass, where my producer's house was, where his studio was. So enjoy this video, people. This is called You Better Pack a Lunch. This was done in 2011, this video. And you guys should enjoy this. You should enjoy this. This is the real deal. I ain't no phony white motherfucker. This is real. This is real shit. It's real in the field. Check it out. But wait till my next album comes out, man. Oh boy, oh boy. Enjoy.
I'll fucking mash it, I'll beat this fucking kid's face off.
That's me on the first verse, and that's my producer from the first 2 albums on the second verse.
All right, I'm leaving now. Thank you.
You wanna play
Find
around,
this
you
on
better
CD,
pack a
baby,
lunch.
this
Then
album.
we're gonna lay them down in the back of trunks. I seen real men cry right before they die and get buried in a place where the sun don't shine. You wanna play around, you better pack a lunch. Then we're gonna lay them down in the back of trunks. I seen real men cry right before they die and get buried in a place where the sun don't shine.
Check it, Lizzo skins, you surprised? Sick pop, street team and shit. Sick pop, sick fucks. Legit, legit, legit. I let the power and the realness drive me, son. I made one CD, you think I'm fucking done? No such luck, schmucks. If I was you, I'd duck. I'm about to let you have it, done. Run. Form Lizzo, kick you in the chest with my mid-cut Adidas form. You don't want to be... Yeah, when I'm done, overcome the soil I'm from. Get guarding respect. I'm a veteran of this street game hustle. On the mic, I breed a shame. I got the muscle, lame, tame. The beast they call Nizzo. Gonna be problems you don't solve them. Toe tag shit evolving. I say that's a
You
problem.
wanna play around, you better pack a lunch. Then we're gonna lay them down in the back of trunks. I see real men cry right before they die and get buried in a place where the sun don't shine. You wanna play around, you better pack a lunch. Then we're gonna lay them down in the back of trunks. I see real men cry right before they die and get buried in a place where the sun don't shine. I know these cats is hating, I know that they be waiting. I see these motherfuckers start be bringing home the bacon. I'm giving doctors patience, you think he's playing? We steady mobbing, you can drop off the basements. Calling up the Mason, some man a Harper style. Some been going a while and I'll leave them bodies piles. They talk the jibber jabber, a Michael Jackson batter, a Thriller and Vanilla, and I'm climbing up the ladder. When you doing good, you know they coming out the wood. I know they think they can, I know they think they could. I got some baddest bitches, I got a yummy mistress. He in Paris making dough, strictly business. You strictly missing at the plate, you whipping. I'm on the hill, I'm that Cliff Lee bitchin'. So stop your little bitchin' before you end up missing. These bucks congratulate, you pussies later hissing. You wanna play around, you better pack a lunch. Then we're gonna lay them down in the back of trunks. I see real men cry right before they die. They get buried in a place where the sun don't shine. You wanna play around, you better pack a lunch. Then we're gonna lay them down in the back of trunks. I see real men cry right before they die. They get buried in a place where the sun don't shine.
Body bagging. Body bagging. That's the Forgotten Ones with a Z. Unforgettable. That's on our CD, baby. And that video is on YouTube. So anyone Bobby Nizzo featuring BMA, Boston Mike Assassins, Phantom Menace shit, The Union Way, Phantom Menace shit, Volume 88. That's my first album. This third album, it's not gonna be Bobby Nizzo, it's gonna be fucking Three-Time Felon 617. Oh, there's another song. That's my song anyways. That's my copyright track. So this is another track. Three-Time Felon 617. Anger of a Bastard Child. That's gonna be the third album. It's gonna be really hardcore. Like all my shit's hardcore. I'll let this song play out, and then I'll drop it. Bags and rap sheets. Sweat the technique. That's Wiser Son. He's a really good fucking MC. That's Dickie Skin's producer on both albums. He's real talented. Some gangster shit. I'm always saying, hey, go on, what? Won't shatter the fragments and I never see alignments. I've seen a lot of them. So clutch. Being the BBBAD, the cheddar, I get it better. It's like a twisted love. Yeah, you better run away. So before a rainy day. You ain't them. Toss you in the back of fucking minivans. We got some gangster shit. Promoting strangers. Clip boom. Famous. We got some gangster shit. Promoting strangers. Clip boom. Famous. I'm a beat on the moment shot caller. You can hear that's me, right? All right, people. I wasn't trying to be the best rapper on this fucking album. I was just trying to make albums. All right, that was it. The first album is a lot more horrorcore and hardcore, a lot more aggressive. That's on Reverb Nation. It's on Disc Makers too. You can get it on Disc Makers. That album right there, the whole album is on YouTube. It's on CD Baby too. CDs are basically obsolete now. It's like fucking ridiculous. So this third album, I'm just gonna drop on fucking SoundCloud. I'm gonna give people one track, and then 3 months after, I'll drop the album this year. So yeah, I've been writing, and I'm gonna produce it myself. So yeah, I'm coming up with some sinister fucking shit, man. Beats, fucking the way I want it done. You know what I mean? The way I want it done, and I'm gonna be the. There's no question I'm the realest white fucking Caucasian MC out there ever. No one could top me, because you know why? I've been there, done that, and some. No one's ever even rocked me in the ring. How you gonna fucking rock a motherfucker like me if I've never been rocked with pro fighters? Huh? Prison knocking motherfuckers out. No one ever fucked with me, man. If they did, they got knocked the fuck out, and that did happen in the ring. Second round, TKO'd the biggest white guy in fucking Concord State Prison. They shipped me out the next fucking day. They were scared. 19 years old. All right, people. Thank you, all you people that been in, out, all of yous, man. I appreciate all of yous, man. Like it's really the truth. I do. I'm building a community of fucking savages. And you know what? I can fit 10 people on my production. So the people know who you are. I ask if I say you can come on any fucking time. Jay usually joins me. Kiwi always has his spot. He lives in Australia. He did it for fucking 6 months or almost closer to a year. It was like 8 months or something. He was my co-host. He did a fucking great job, man. I had a great time doing it, but he's fucking 15, 16 hours ahead, people. So it was hard. You know what I mean? It was hard banging out. It started getting hard on him, you know? So we'll see what happens. But right now, I got so many other plans for this shit. And, just subscribe and like and join the ride, man, because I put out enough content, 3-4 times a week, probably more like 4 times a week, 5 times sometimes. So just stay with me, subscribe, like, share, right? Hook some of your people up. Say, I got this crazy white boy that fucking, is pretty confident in himself. And, we need some fucking new blood in this MMA game because this is the best time. I've been watching this since 93 when it first started. It's getting so much fucking better every fucking year. Like, every decade, 3 times I've seen the UFC change, like elevate in skill. And I'm just a really elite boxing fan. I like watching really good amateurs too, don't get me wrong. I'm an elite MMA fan. Elite MMA fan. High level MMA. That's what I like. And Muay Thai, 1FC. So UFC, 1FC, Glory Kickboxing, Fighters Rep Kickboxing out of California. Going to move it to Miami soon, I'm pretty sure. Once it comes to the East Coast, then I can help George, Francis, the owner, and me and Jay will go down there and commentate for him. Or we'll commentate it live on Wednesday and Thursdays. George needs to do this. He could take over Wednesday and Thursday nights every month and take over the kickboxing scene. Elite kickboxing is the shit, motherfuckers. Stand and bang. It's insane. But Muay Thai is even more exciting. I mean, it's 8 limbs, nonstop. People, 1FC is elite. If you like fucking controlled violence at a high level, well, you're missing the fuck out if you're not watching that 1FC. They don't fucking pay me anything to say this, man. I'm just being honest. Hardcores and real fighters and real fight fans, they watch 1FC like I do every Friday morning at Rush Hour Fight Club, right? It used to be Rush Hour MMA. Now it's Rush Hour Fight Club. And over there with Jay Smooth and all the animals in the animal room. I'm going over there in a couple minutes, actually. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the fights are fucking starting. Peace, people. Thank you very much. Love yous all.